Hello, you wonderful people, and happy 2017. I know it's taken me a while to get this video. I'm super late at this because it's like at the time of recording this, it's January 16th, and it's gonna be much later on by the time you see this because this won't be going out until like next week. But nevertheless, you know, it literally took me like halfway through January to film this. I meant to film it sooner, but I just didn't really get the chance to. But then I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and take this week to kind of film some stuff. And I was like, oh, might as well throw this in the rotation as well. So I hope, you know, I hope that 2017 has been good for you so far. I hope, you know, nothing bad has happened to you. Personally, like, you know, 2017's been going pretty okay for me so far, and so I'm hoping the same for you. Well, I hope better than okay. I hope it's been like great or good. I hope you've been making advancements on whatever. Like, I hope you're not just stagnant. I hope you're pushing forward and advancing, whether it's at school or your job or just in life in general. Just hope you're stepping forward and not just staying where you are, taking steps back. So I hope you get what I'm trying to say. But this video is kind of a follow-up to a video I made back in January. Basically, it's kind of an update of me talking about the changes I was going to make to the channel. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But I'll kind of reiterate what I said. You know, I'll kind of run through things a little quickly. That basically the changes I'm making to the channel is that the channel obviously is going to be a little bit more pushing, not a little bit, like wholeheartedly pushing on the nerd aspect of things. Like, you know, right in the past it's been obviously me talking about myself as well, like you know my thoughts on things, my personal life and stuff like that. But moving forward, it's just going to be the nerdy stuff, just to kind of like, it's always been something in the back of my mind, and now I'm deciding to kind of push forward that. Even then, like, you know, it's still something, even at this point, I've taken some time and I'm still working out what exactly I'm gonna do with the channel. I've kind of experimented a little bit. There's like a new thing I've tried on the channel called watch list. It's kind of something I'm thinking about, you know, trying every like once a month type of thing. Obviously some returning things, obviously like a lot of stuff I've already been doing in the past that's nerdy related, you know, bringing that back, you know, in full force, that making that kind of more of the content you'll see on this channel frequently, as well as making some changes, because there's certain things I do in this channel that I do want to kind of change up a little bit. I just still haven't quite figured out like how I want to approach them, and kind of going along the same lines is the podcast himself. Now, I've always talked about the format, that's been one thing, but just the way I approach each of the TV shows I talk about, I'm kind of thinking about trying to do them a little differently. I do want to know whether you like the way I do those, would you prefer me to do them a little bit differently, like kind of let me know and stuff like that, because like a lot of this is still me trying to figure everything out. You can expect probably the rest of this month, as well as maybe even parts of February. Hopefully I can get it, you know, straight in my head, like exactly what everything's going to be by February. But do expect like a lot of stuff coming forward to be kind of like a kind of trials and error, and just trying out things, switching things up maybe a little bit. Even like the upload schedule is going to be a little bit different. Like podcast wise, you can expect it kind of to expand, because things are slowly coming back into rotations across all three of them. Now, to comic book is slowly returning in full force. Super-Fanta-Fi, you know, there's new stuff coming out for it, crime centric, you know, there's things I might consider talking about, other things I'm not sure. So you can go back to basically expecting like a full week of just different stuff. So those will be uploaded obviously periodically throughout the week, you know, depending on what I'm watching and when stuff comes back and whatnot. So, but with the main videos, I've literally only done 1 week of videos, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That schedule is something I'm not sure if I'm 100% set in stone. Like, I've been doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule for a while now. There is a part of me that is wondering, like, I kind of want to go to a full week of videos, like Monday through Friday. But I don't know if I'm quite ready for that, you know, because part of me thinks I might end up burning myself out by doing that, because I did do that in the past, Monday through Thursday schedule, and it kind of burned me out, because it's just like, oh man, doing that many videos back to back. So I might keep the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or I might do the Monday through Friday. I don't know. I might try, because I've always wanted to try and upload weekly, like every week. But then I also go like, well, maybe every other week, maybe every 2 weeks. I'm not really sure. Like, you know, like I said, gonna be testing the waters and see, you know, what fits right for me, which feels good. Do I feel like I'm confident enough that I can get content out back to back to back to have a weekly upload schedule? Because I don't want to be like so flippant with it, where it's kind of like, oh yeah, I have a full week of videos Monday through Friday this week, but I don't end up uploading again until like 3 weeks or a full month later. So I just want to kind of keep things consistent when it comes to the main video wise, because like, you know, the podcasts are pretty easy to upload, so I don't really have to worry about on that front. But you know, it's like filming and editing like main videos is kind of my, you know, where my mindset is at when it comes to that. So stuff like that is just kind of in the back of my mind. Like I wouldn't mind, you know, some thoughts from you guys on like what you would like to see, some changes you would like me to make. You know, do let me know in the comments down below. Like, this isn't just about me. I do make this stuff because I hope that, you know, someone else will watch it and be like, oh yeah, you like, oh, it's like, I like this one thing, and I come to find out like, oh, you also like this thing too, and we can have a conversation. That's what I want. Like, that's why I talk about the things I do, because I want to have a conversation about the things that I like. That's legitimately the reason why I do the podcast, and it's legitimately why I make any video, because I want to talk about these things that I like, that some people might not have heard of, but the people who do have heard about it, it's like, I'd like to start a conversation about this type of thing. So all like constructive criticism is welcome, because I'd like to know, like, you know, what would you like to see, what kind of changes you like to see. Just let me know. Really, that's kind of all I really wanted to talk about in this video. I am, you know, I'm be trying to welcome this new year with open arms. There are going to be changes, obviously not just with the channel, but in my own personal life, you know, just a part of getting older, you know. And so I just hope, you know, I don't know, I hope to make this year spectacular, even if just even if it's just taking little steps forward, that just be grand. But I'd like to take leaps and bounds when it comes to this, like turn it into, you know, something more, like I said in that previous video, like my thoughts on what I want to do with this channel and your nerdgasm in general. So, but yeah, that's it. Till the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.